Hello everyone. Thanks for coming. We are today in the last day, the last workshop from the BAS Digital Challenge program, and today we are going to see Jitsi. That is a video chat tool that also permits us to do a streaming to YouTube actually. So let's go directly to the tool. And here we are. Jitsi is very simple. It's a very simple tool, and we are going to see what we have here on the bottom. So we will see all the possibilities we have, all the options. In the first moment, we have the possibility to share our screen. This is very interesting. For example, if you are working with a student or something, and then if they have a problem, they can show you the screen directly. In this case, I am showing, for example, my calendar. Okay, I can be sharing the full screen. In this case, I will have like two, because I have two screens, so it's taking the screen at all. Or I can share a window, one of the windows that I have open. This raise lower your hand is when you have a meeting with many people to agree or not to agree about something. So it's a way of voting, let's say. Next to it, there is a chat, is the chat symbol. Okay. In this chat, just wait a minute. I don't know if I have the sound. Okay. Here on this chat, I can be chatting also with other people. It's a chat tool, so everybody can be chatting. This is important, for example, when you are with a lot of students, for example, doing a lecture or something, or just talking, then they can put your questions there in the chat. Meanwhile, you keep talking or something, so you can answer later. If we go in the central part, of bottom central part, then we have the microphone to hang out the conversation, and the camera symbol. If we go to this little arrow that we have here, then we can choose which microphone, in case I have several microphones. On this case, for example, you can see I have a multimedia, the headset, the microphone, or the internal microphone of my computer. And also you can choose the speakers from where the sound is going through, the output. In the video channel, you can also choose which camera. On this case, I only have one camera. I can have two. For example, if I want to put a better camera or something, install a better camera, then here it will appear the several cameras, and I can choose any one I want. If I click in the icon, then I get out of video. Same happen if I click in the microphone, I go out of audio. If we go a little bit farther to the right, then we see the toggle the view. If I can be full screen like I am now, or I can be with a small screen. If here will be more people, then we will see all of the people in the same size. So it's quite nice because it's like a mosaic. On the information icon, Here is if we want to share this Jitsi Meet that we want to share with other people, then we press here, and then we will have the link if we want to share to other people by the link by internet. They can go into another browser, or they also can join the conversation if they call to these numbers. This is also an interesting thing. You can just say to the person to press this pin that is in the screen, and to call to any of these numbers. So it will appear like a mechanic voice, and say, please enter your PIN code, and if you enter the PIN code, immediately you go into the Jitsi by voice. So it's quite interesting if somebody at some point doesn't have an internet connection but still wants to participate. As you can see, not all the countries have access to it, but you can call to any number that is close to your country or something. And here in these three little points on the right bottom, we have more things that we can do. First, we have your profile. So you have your devices here. Here you can also change your microphone or your speakers. Okay. In the profile, you have your profile and your email. In the calendar, this is an interesting option because you can put in your calendar, for example, if you have a calendar in Google, you can include Jitsi to make like meetings or appointments to other people with other people directly to meet at Jitsi in a moment. So Google will send to everyone the information to meet on this place at this point. To do that, you go to your calendar, and then if you don't have, first you have to configure it or to download the complement. This is a complement, the Jitsi complement. So you say download complements, and then you have all the complements that works with calendar from Google. On this case, we can look here for Jitsi Meet for Google Calendar, and then immediately appears. I have installed already, but you only have to install it. So how does it work? But then you can press in any place, choose the right calendar, and say team meeting, for example. Team meeting. More options, and then you will go here and say add a conference tool, and there we have already Jitsi Meet. So we will say here Jitsi Meet, and then in guest we will be inviting our guest, as many as we want. So when we say, for example, I will invite here Gisle, and then I say guardar, save, and Google Calendar is asking me if I should send it should send an email to the invited person. We say send, and then these people will be notified that they have a meeting at Jitsi, and they have everything. They also have the address and everything, so we will meet there. This is good for if you want to invite many people, for example, but it's much easier. And then here, back to Jitsi, to my settings at Jitsi. Then we see under the tab More, depending on what we are going to do at Jitsi on this meeting. If we are the moderator, we can say everyone starts mute, And this is good, for example, so if we are inviting 20 people, 50 people, then they don't start talking and it's a mess with the probably with the headphones and everything. So you say everything, everyone starts muted, everyone starts hidden, so they don't show up with their cameras and things, so they have to see you because you are going to do a lecture, and everyone follows me, so you are the one who is in control with the Jitsi. If it's with some friends or a team, um, for a team work, for example, a team meeting, and it's not too many people, you don't have to press these things. This is more useful if you are going to do a talk or something. Then let's keep on going with the three little dots on the right. Manage video quality. So here, if we don't have a very good internet connection, or if we are many people, for example, then we don't need maybe a high definition camera. So we can change it to different options, from more quality to less. View full screen. This is full screen, so I didn't use it here because then we don't see the different options that we are explaining. So we will exit the full screen. Start live stream. Here, as we were we were busy knowing how to do this in one of the workshops that we did from the OBS workshop. Is doing exactly what we did in Twitch. I don't know if you remember. It's like either Twitch or in YouTube. You have the option to ask for a key. It's a live stream key, and then you can put it there, your key, the key that YouTube gives to you, and start the live stream. I cannot do it right now here because I am already streaming as you are seeing this video now. Okay, so the next one will be start recording. You can record your video or your meeting if you want. To do that, you need to be in Dropbox because this is like it's the plugin, let's say, that the Jitsi has is operating with. So then you can start recording and it will be it will be recording immediately in your Dropbox. Share a YouTube video. If, for example, if we go here, Piksel YouTube, channel. Okay, we are getting to another one. For example, this one. Then it is immediately showing in the screen. Okay, we can stop it. We can do everything we want. Okay. Ay, ¿cómo era? I don't remember now how to go away of the YouTube video. Oh, yeah, stop the two YouTube video. It's exactly the same. Remove. So this is a beta. The next one that is blur my background is a beta extension that is just to blur your background. It depends where you are. Maybe you don't want to the people to see it. This is a beta option anyway. Settings is the setting that we have seen before, that you can also go if you go to your name here on the top. Then mute everyone. If people start to talk because you forgot to mute at the beginning, then you can mute all of them at once. Speaker stats, pues this is a stats that you can see, pues, I don't know, for having maybe some statistic at the end of the meetings. So who has been participating more or less. And then your view shortcuts. These are shortcuts that Jitsi has in case you are more comfortable just pressing the keys instead to be with the mouse. Then this is how you do it. You can, it's a help actually. And then actually this is Jitsi. It's a very easy tool. Everyone can have it. It works very well. You can stream and you can share your screen. This for me will be the two main features that is very easy to do. And again, it's a tool that all your communication is encrypted. So what you are saying is private, only between the people that is in the meeting and you. So this is also a very good thing. I hope it has been interesting for you. Um, and nothing more. Have a nice weekend and goodbye.